Welcome, Scorpio, to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. Let's see what's going on for Wednesday. We're going to do your general read for Wednesday, December the 17th, 2025. See what the vibe is. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. How y'all doing? Y'all cooling up there? Good. Y'all taking our names? Y'all checking that list? Making a list, checking it twice, getting ready for these new moon manifestations for Scorpio's putting in. All right, what you got for Scorpio? What is the overall energy for Wednesday, December 17th, 2025? Universe, what you got for Scorpio? Scorpatitos, spicy jalapeno, 10 of fucking pentacles. I know you right. Look, 10 of pentacles. Look at there, look at there. Boy, oh boy. Ask and you shall receive. New moon manifestations. You got double Gemini here. You got Gemini paired with Virgo with the Magician and Gemini here. Asking you shall receive. Came quick, huh? But they got that same day delivery. Universe put Amazon to shame with their delivery on this one, Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles. What's going on, universe? The world. Capricorn energy. Also representing the fixed signs as far as Scorpio, you yourself, along with Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. Closing out a cycle. Things are coming to an end. We had that release with the full moon, and now you've stayed grounded. You've been patient during sad season for many of you, and that new beginning is coming. Abundance and prosperity here. New beginning, new passionate beginning. That's going to allow you to sit, look pretty, collect money in your sleep, type shit. Page of Cups. Who's this Pisces that you ain't interested in? Four Cups. Scorpio, like, what you want? What? And for many of you, Scorpio, you ain't even saying what. Lately, you ain't even been saying anything. You just been staring at a motherfucker like, I'm going to give you a moment to get it together. Pull it together. Will it on in. Right. Fix it because, yeah. Sorry, he's dangling and bangling. You ain't even interested because you done heard it all before. Four Cups, always dissatisfaction. Sunshine Anderson. You just tired of it. Death card. Bringing something to an end. Scorpio. Look at that bad mamma jam on that death card. Like I said, that death stare. You got that. Motherfuckers know what's up. They see you, they know what's up. You know the crazy thing, the other day at work, I had I needed something. So I went to cafeteria to ask, like, just by chance, because we were having kind of a potluck. And when I walked in, I was like, "Oh, you the exact person I'm looking for." They was like, "What I do? I ain't even do nothing. I just got here." I'm like, I was like, what you mean? But that's how it is. When you walk in, motherfuckers tighten up. Motherfucker like, uh-oh. Eight of Swords, and they got them in their head. Because you ain't bothered by that fishy cup. You ain't bothered by that offer, that emotional offer. Did you blink, Scorpio? You read the first, you read the first line. You didn't even open up the text all the way. You just read the first line like, mm-mm. I see why you, the bearded Potbelly himself. I see why you was like, fix it, Jesus. Not today. Not today. Go he hog somewhere else with that BS. Start, because they want your light. Sean Paul, just give me the light. Universe, we're not gonna go there because I already annoy my husband with that. He'd be like, "You just be changing channels. I'll go from one song to the next." He'd be like, "You be Coltrane, then you go to Biggie, then you go to something else. Like you just all over the place." This person wants your lights. How you shine so bright. Mm-hmm. Things are coming in quick for you, Scorpio. You you think you ain't even gotta. Mm-hmm. You know how you know? You know how I know you know? Because nowadays you may have been used to write down your manifestations. Now when you get in meditation or it's something that you need, you you speaking it and it's just or when you think it's just you it's happening quick. You see how the universe is turning things in your favor quickly. This person could be wanting to slow that down. Nine of Pentacles. They want to. They want you to cool it down. Cool it down. Cool it down. Is that Ralph? I'm hearing. I'm hearing. New edition. When they little. I'm trying to get that second line. Cool. I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole. Cool it down. New edition. Oh, it starts off. It says everybody saying silly things without knowing that life brings a change, and they've been checking all the signs. My friend asked why I'm lovesick because I all I keep thinking about is her in my arms. Got to see what love is all about, and I won't be the same until she is mine. My friends keep telling me to cool it down. You got to cool it down. Ooh, watch out. You're going to lose control. We got obsession right here. It's right here. Huh. They're obsessed. Many people, somebody could be telling them, like, look, you got to let that go. You need to slow it down. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. You know what? That magician, and that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is fast, rapid, just guns blazing. Double Gemini and Virgo, and they say you gotta cool it down. You're gonna lose control. Person is obsessed with slowing down your money, stopping you. They're obsessed with it to the point where people now are telling them like, dude, you need to let that go. You going they obsessed with it. And with that devil, you got the temperance here. And anytime I see the temperance with the devil, that gives empath and narcissist. Okay. World, what's going on here? Something's changing for you. What fell in my lap? Eight of Pentacles. Because you did the work. You did the work. And somebody could be trying to deceive you. Coming up with ways of trying to deceive you. The world. Why is the world here? What Curran says, sap sucker. You close out a cycle, you turned your back, and now your ships are coming in, baby. You see them pulling up to the dock of the bay. All that hard work that you put in. And see, you got your back turned and they looking for you to turn around. But you got your eye on the prize, a new financial opportunity. You ain't studying this person. I mean, because let's be honest, real talk. How far are you gonna get with 7 swords? How far are you gonna get? You're wearing socks. Okay, good luck with that. I'd be surprised if you made it a couple feet. You ain't going too far with all them swords. You got bigger shit to worry about than why Scorpio ain't turned around. You got 7 swords. That's why Scorpio ain't turned around. But maybe if you looked in the mirror and addressed the man in the mirror, you would see that. Judgment. You turned your back on somebody who was being deceitful and manipulative and judgment. You let the universe say, thank you, Scorpio, for getting your ass out the way. We've been waiting to snatch this mother. We've been waiting. 9 of Pentacles, going off to be single and abundant and mind your business. Career focus. You got shit going on. You ain't studying nobody. You got snacks, your warm, cozy socks, peace in your home. What more could you want out of life? Peace, baby. Peace passes all understanding, and all understanding shall bind their heart and mind through Christ Jesus. This person need to find some. Temperance. Why is temperance here? New beginning. Taking that leap of faith. Hermits. Look at all these major arcana. And the Empress. And before I even knew another major arcana was going to come out, I said, look at all these major arcanas. You balanced yourself, took a leap of faith, stopped talking to motherfuckers you ain't need to talk to. You went into hermit mode, in solitude, your honeycomb hideout. You started focusing and chilling with your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Because real talk, them your homies nowadays. You talk more to them than you do anybody else. The way you be talking to your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, boy, people would think you was on the phone. They see you sitting in the car just talking, praising God and everything else. They think you over there. You just over there being grateful and showing gratitude. You sitting on you farting gold coins. Once you bring yourself back into balance and close out a cycle, everything came in. Everything fell into a line. In a line. Everything fell in line. And now that you didn't close out this cycle, you didn't gain peace. You didn't ground it. Now here come this bearded Potbelly with this stinking ass cup. Page of Cups. I mean, because it does have a fish in it. And it don't look fried, dyed, or motherfucking laid to the side with some hush puppies. No, it looked fresh out the water. He just caught that motherfucker. So the cup even come with work because you got to scale the fish, you got to clean it, you got to gut it. Then you got to get the oil ready, you got to fry it. Then you got to make some. What you gonna have? Fish and chips. You got to have some with it. Some hush puppies. What you making beer battered? You still got work to do. That's why you ain't interested because it's the same old fishy cup. Death card. King of Cups. Scorpio on Scorpio. You had to do what you had to do and in something to bring yourself back in balance. And that's what you did. You chose you. And I don't blame you. 7 of Swords. Boy. They thought you were going to chase them. Because what you looking back for? What are you looking back for? If you didn't manipulated the plan, been deceitful, why are you looking back? You should already know how it's going to play out But yet, you're running with 5 of swords. You thought you left 2 of swords, Scorpio, in stalemate. And you look, what are you looking back for? You should have already knew how it was gonna go, right? Because as a narcissist, that's what you do, right? You figure out the plan and you try to manipulate it to go in your favor. And if you feel that you did it right, because y'all don't ever think of no plan B. What if they say no? Or what if it don't go that way? Or, or what if Scorpio already know what you're gonna do and they gonna let you think that you getting away with what you getting away with? And by the time you turn around, every time you get a little bit hungry, you want to turn around and Scorpio then move the fuck on. Rose above the conflict and the strife. Because that's 5 of wands. I'm not about to fight you. What the fuck am I arguing for? What was that video I saw? Was it on TikTok or in Facebook? She said it ain't gonna, what she say? She said it ain't gonna hurt me to see you. It's not gonna hurt me to see you with nobody else because I know how you are, but it's gonna hurt you to see me with somebody else because you know how I love, because you know how I am. This person thought you was gonna chase. That was their secret plan. That was all a part of the plan. New moon, the moon could have been during the last full moon. They could be trying to do this in this new moon. New moon manifestations. Be careful about the 19th, the night before the new moon. That's why they said cool it down. You're gonna lose control. My friends keep telling me to cool it down. They could be moon magic. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Ain't shit working. That's what got them in their head. Motherfucker gonna fuck around, end up in a psych ward playing games like that. Shit gonna backfire. The devil, the bearded Potbelly himself, looking like you smell like belly button juice. What's going on? Sure, he running with 5 swords. Belly button juice. You need to shave. Motherfucker, you ever heard of Gillette? The best a man can get? Jesus, tighten up. Tighten up. Ace of Pentacles. I was looking at the bearded Potbelly in the movie Hellboy. Pick on somebody your own size. Ace of Pentacles. This person is obsessed with your finances, your money, the new opportunities that you have. Tower. How could it be? Queen of Swords. Boy, you got that stinger ready. Yeah, they could have been trying to cause some type of tower when it comes to your finances. Could have been doing moon magic, cause some type of burdens. But whatever they're doing is going back to them. This motherfucker about to lose it. Because you got the 8 of Swords here. They trying to figure out. And now they're obsessed. That's why they people telling them, you need to cool it down. What's wrong with you, bro? You all right? You cool? You good? Like, you sure? You sure? You realize you got on 2 different shoes. You straight, fam? You need to go home or something? You good? You tired? Like, what's going on with you? This motherfucker so discombobulated right now. Because you ain't go for it. You cut him off. Lovers, Gemini again. Death. There it is. You cut them off. I'm good. I'm straight. And plus, you smell like belly button juice. So, yeah, I'm going to need you to work on that. Star. Something about spiritual baths. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Star. Why is a star here? Seven of Wands. Yeah, you are definitely doing what you need to do. You may be taking your spiritual baths to keep up, to protect yourself. You're definitely standing your ground. You're doing what you need to do, focusing on your healing to keep this bearded potbelly at bay. Yeah, this person may have put you through a lot. So you already know you got your defenses up, but you still gonna keep pushing forward, four of swords, not responding, not letting this person antagonize you. It just ignoring it, ignoring the offer because you've healed. You've healed from this situation. You've detached, and you happy. What does that song say? You called me again, drunk in your Benz, driving under the influence. You scared me to death, but I'm wasting my breath because you only listen to your friends. Mm. What's happily, I think it's called Happily Ever. Happier Than Never. Let me show you. Happier Than Ever. That's the ASTM. And he said, you scared me to death, but I'm wasting my breath because you only listen to your fucking friends. I don't relate to you because I never treat you that shitty. You made me hate this whole city. And I don't talk shit about you on the internet or never told anyone anything bad. Because that shit's embarrassing. You were my everything. All that you did was make me fucking sad. So don't waste time I don't have and don't try to make me feel bad. I could talk about every time that you showed up on time. I've had I I've had an empty line because you never did. You never paid any, attention to my mother, my friends, shut them all out because I was a kid and you ruined everything good. You always said you were misunderstood, made all my moments your own. Just fucking leave me alone. And that's the exact words. Billie Eilish wrote that? Huh. It's called Happier Than Ever. So for many of you, you cool. You happier than ever without this person. And it's like you don't have time to waste and you ain't about to sugarcoat shit for no motherfucking body. It is what it is. Look, you still on that same tip, different day, and I don't have time for it. So don't waste my time. Leave me the fuck alone. And look at that. You don't have time for it. You are working towards your financial goals, working with your angels, ancestors, and your spirit guides, and you ain't got time. You on your way to a brand new beginning. You don't have time. Universe, what else is going on with this situation? Eight of Swords. Y'all said Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords. What's the Eight of Swords? What's on name, man? How you still so all in harmony and in alignment? Because let's be honest, you got to have them. Those rocks got to be pretty steady, rock steady. But they got to pretty steady. You just can't rush to put them all together and think they're gonna stay. Some gonna crumble, some gonna shake. So you gotta have patience, temperance, when it comes to your balance, your peace, and your happiness. How the fuck are you happy? Because again, the very first song was Cool It Down. And this person has been going hard, hard in the paint, smelling like a layup, And ain't shit phasing you. Ain't shit is bouncing right off of you. But they feel it. Healing. Your self-care. Like I said, for many of you, you just talking to the universe, kicking in with the universe, asking you shall receive. It's coming in. How the fuck you got all these pentacles, Scorpio? What the fuck? This person delusional. Delusional. And what the song said? He said, I never talk shit about you on the internet. So this person could have went on a smear campaign. Because you didn't want to, you didn't accept their cup. You didn't accept their offer. They could have went hard in the paint with trying to slow you up, bring you down, knock you out of balance. Good luck. Good luck. Motherfucker, good luck. Good luck. You wanted to know why Scorpio still in harmony and healing? H&H, harmony and healing, baby. That's why. That's why. That's why. What Biggie say? Make my name taste like ass when you speak it. Money what we seeking. Oh, okay. Scorpio focus on what they need to focus on, and while you sitting there running your mouth, the universe just keep thumping you in the forehead. Just two to the body, one to the head. They just keep lighting your ass up. Okay, like grandma say, you'll know when you sick and tired of being sick and tired. You'll know when you get tired of getting your ass whooped by the universe or keep getting blocked from financial opportunities or blessings in your life because you keep doing dumb shit. Go watch the movie Legion. Archangel Michael don't play. You better go sit your ass down somewhere. Motherfucker got fire coming out they day, so they so discombobulated right now. Universe, what's going on with Scorpio's money and career? Laborer, your hard work will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. Don't be afraid of hard work. What lasts won't come easy. And that's what you've been doing, staying focused. You knew once you started down your spiritual path, you knew it was gonna cost you friends, families, habits. You knew this. And that was a risk that you was willing to take because you've taken risks and you've ended up on the short end of the stick. So it was like to you, yeah, I'm gonna take that leap when it comes to bringing myself back in balance with my emotions. And you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep things steady, rock steady. This person trying to knock you out of balance. Healing and harmony, baby. You talking about Jesus on the main line. Scorpio, stay. Stay connected to the universe. Consider multiple streams of income. Second job, odd job. Freedom is more important than financial stability. It's okay to take a transition job, even if it doesn't lead to a career. And that's the thing. You've been in your bubble, doing what you need to do. They talking so much shit, but this is what people saying. Because you working. Many of you have multiple jobs, cash and checks. They can talk all they want. But people seeing it. They seeing it. And that's why they're in their head. Underworld. Find unconventional ways to explore new sources of money. As the world revolves, so can your means of income. So for you, you like, look, in order for me to focus on what I need to focus on, I need to, number one, mind my business, mind the business that pays me, which is mine. Because you can't focus on you while taking care of everybody else and being in everybody else's business. And if you and everybody else's business, meaning you ain't got shit going on or no business of your own. So for Scorpio, for you, you got enough going on. You doing the work. That's why you sitting pretty. And that's why this motherfucker smell like belly button juices in their head, because everything that they doing, it ain't mm-mm, it ain't working. It ain't working. Mm. You remember you're mending what needs mending. Um, it said men what needs it said men what needs mending. It may be broken, but not all. The thoughts consider careers as command mechanic, automotive, aerospace. You can easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. For many of you, that sacrifice was dealing with other people. Shit. All the time I spend with you talking on the phone, listening to your bullshit, I could be doing something that's going, number one, keep me out of negative energy, keep me away from negative energy, and do something that it could be something that I love or and bring me money. So yeah, hitting them with that girl, I call you back and they ain't heard from your ass in 2 years. Because you've been in your bubble minding your business, fixing what needs to be fixing. And now that you didn't fix it, things things working out for you. Some people want to know why. How come, universe? How come? Because Scorpio was a peacemaker. Peacemaker. I mean, who more peaceful than fucking temperance? Anyway, Scorpio, that is all that I have for you when it comes to the overall energy for Wednesday. What happened in August? I was about to say August. December 17th, 2025. We now know the vibe. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one. This person is drowning, boy. And you just laughing. You just laugh, boy. They in over their head. That's why they friends must cool it down. You're gonna lose control. This person hitting rock bottom. Meanwhile, you just laughing. Look at you. Soulmate here. We're gonna have a soulmate coming in. Oh, they're coming in and you blocking their ass because they psychotic. Okay, gotcha. All right, Scorpio, that is all I have for you when it comes to the overall energy for Wednesday, December the 17th, 2025. We now know the vibe. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.